Hey guys, welcome to Chat with KST. I'm your girl Kay, and today we're going to be discussing Jess Hilarious, Summer Walker, and Little Meech. So it seems as if the trio is having a quarrel, and the quarrel stems from Jess Hilarious sharing her opinion on Summer Walker and Little Meech's relationship. Now, first and foremost, before I jump into what the big serious issue is, I just want to say, you know, like, celebrities live their life and stuff like that. Now, when you're in the entertainment industry and you are someone who give commentary, it's your job to comment on these people's relationships and these people's lives and to share your honest opinion, right? And sometimes celebrities aren't going to embrace or like the opinion that you have, but it is what it is. It's an opinion, right? You don't have to agree with my opinion. You can move on. You can see the opinion, and you can navigate your way to those opinions that you agree with, and go to those platforms in which support you and agree with the things that you do, right? Instead of feeling like you have to feed into the negativity of attacking someone because they don't necessarily agree with your life, right? That's just front and center my opinion on the whole thing before I jump into it. So Summer Walker and Little Meech has been dating. A young lady by the name of Anita came forward with the big Meech chain on and was like kind of flexing in front of Summer Walker's face on Instagram or whatever. The girl, whatever, so on and so forth. I have a video of the incident on the channel, right? Nonetheless, Summer Walker forgives Little Meech for the incident that happened with this young lady. Now, with her forgiving Little Meech for what happened in that incident, I think she expects that everyone should forgive Little Meech for what happened as well. So she feels like, okay, well, everyone is gonna move on because she moved on. It's like when you're in a relationship and you run to your parents and tell your parents everything, but then you and the guy get back together, but your parents haven't quite moved on from the situation yet. So it's like kind of one of those things where we haven't moved on, Summer. Like, we're still at who the fuck is she and why does she have on Little Meech's chain on? That's where we're still at. Even though you've moved on and you've had your moment of forgiveness, some of us as fans, we're still like, why are you forgiving this guy? Why are you going back on the same pattern of being with guys who don't respect you, who don't love up on you, who will cheat on you? Like, why are you going back? You've complained about dating men like this, and we're telling you that, hey, Summer Walker, you're missing the red flag, but you're looking at us as we're attacking you and we don't love you or we don't care for you or whatever the case may be. And we're just like, hey, Summer, no, red flag. Look, it's in your face. We don't want you going through the things that you've gone through before, right? But anyway, Jess Hilarious gives her opinion on Summer Walker and Little Meech, right? And this is what Jess Hilarious had to say.
I hate when girls do this, but Summer Walker jumped in this girl's DM, right? Yeah, Summer, you're doing too damn much, because bitches be lying. He cheated. He cheating on you, and I think he need to keep cheating. Just to be honest, I'm just gonna say that. Listen, just keep on cheating on her, because that's how we get the best Summer Walker music. Let's hope she don't give Meech no baby. That's what happened when you mess with a deli smelly nigga, though. That's what happened. You know, when they smell.
So now
he is officially like going to.
Sorry about that, guys. I clicked on another video, but Jess Hilarious says that's what happened when you mess with a deli smell. Like, the thing is too, you gotta realize that Jess Hilarious is a comedian. She's not just a commentator, she's also a comedian. So she's gonna say things that your typical commentator wouldn't say. She's gonna make fun of celebrities. That's what comedians do. They make fun of people. They use your deepest, darkest things and they make fun of it. So I guess Little Meech and Summer Walker didn't like it, because this is what both of them had to say. Little Meech says, how I stink. I think he meant to say, how am I stink, but this unstable creature at Jess Hilarious official in my DMs trying to get chills. I see why you mad now. This is crazy. This is a crazy world we live in. Summer Walker says, that's so bad. Thirsty Thirsty ass girl must have caught amnesia, worried about my DMs, forgot about these. I guess she liked the musty niggas. That's what Little Meech says. And the DMs that Little Meech was referring to. So basically they're saying that that Jess Hilarious is saying all these different things in the video clip, but she was in Little Meech's DMs. So this is the DMs, right? Jess Hilarious says, I'm so proud of you. You were made for this shit, and to do so much more after this. So she's saying you're made for this and to do way more things after this. So then on February the 26th, she asks, hey, are you still in Baltimore? So he never answered to her DMs and stuff like that. So they're like, okay, well, why are you in his DMs if he's so musty and crusty, if he's so all of these different things? Summer Walker even penned a couple notes. The only one I'm gonna read is because I'm not going into Summer Walker's long ass penmanship. Like, I'm just gonna read this one where she says, and Jess, you're really a weird ass bitch. What black woman hopes another black woman keeps getting cheated on? LOL. Like, huh? That's dark. And then congratulates a man, tries to link with him, and turns right around a short time later to say he stink. How have you okay, what's going on? Have you even met either one of us? I understand you wasn't nobody first choice on that show, but this isn't how you try to solidify your spot. Like, you just missed being a nigga by a chromosome. Lord forgive me, but damn, you'd think being so ugly you try to be sweeter. Being ugly in and out isn't a good combination and will not get you far in the industry. I think she meant to say get you far in this industry, but she said get your far in the industry. I didn't like what Summer Walker said. Before we jump into what Jess Hilarious had to say, I didn't like the fact that Summer Walker is calling Jess Hilarious ugly, because first and foremost, Jess Hilarious is not ugly. I didn't read this before we came live, but I didn't like her calling Jess Hilarious ugly. I feel like Jess Hilarious is a beautiful girl. I feel like anybody who mistakes Jess Hilarious for a man is ridiculous. I feel like Jess Hilarious has been doing her thing. She has come a very, very far way. We have all seen her growth. We've all seen her to now land a position on the Breakfast Club. That's just dope on Jess Hilarious's part. But to call her ugly, I feel like that's just stooping below the belt, because you didn't have that energy for Little Meech. Like, Little Meech is the person who let the girl Anita wear the big Meech chain. So the Little Meech chain, or whatever, the BMF chain, or whatever the chain says. Like, that was Little Meech who did that. So why are you now attacking, and I hate that. Why are you now attacking Jess Hilarious when Jess Hilarious is simply giving her opinion on the situation? And you could tell that Jess Hilarious was being jokey because she was like, oh yeah, that's how we get the best music out of her. She wasn't saying it like to be a hateful or a dark person. She was just saying it as, okay, you know what, we get the best music out of Summer Walker when Summer Walker is hurting and in pain. No one wishes pain on you realistically. She's just saying that just to like kind of be all jokey. That's what that was the whole thing. So you have to learn to read the room and understand the undertone of what someone is saying and take it anyway but personal. But anyway, the Shade Room caught up with Jess Hilarious, and they wanted to know what Jess Hilarious meant by those DMs, and they wanted to also check Jess Hilarious and be like, yo, check in with her. Like, Jess Hilarious, you said what you said on the Breakfast Club, but you were in his DMs, so what's up with that? And this is what Jess Hilarious had to say.
Okay, so for the people who need a little bit of backstory, you know, you were speaking on Meech and Summer Walker's relationship in a sense, and you said he was musty, and then he said you were trying to shoot your shot, and then you said there's only one chromosome. There's a lot going back and forth. So what?
Because
look,
That was the reach. I'm talking about. He reached so hard. He was reaching so hard. I know he was sweating and he was stinking even more, reaching that far. Why would you post that? Like, why would you even? I congratulated you because I think that he's dope doing his dad's role. You know what I mean? Like, he has the star quality to be his dad, you know, so that's great, you know. And I said he can do things outside of this, you know.
So what did you mean when you followed up with, like, are you in
on
town?
February 26th? I had a birthday party. It was CIAA weekend in Baltimore City. Shout out to Baltimore City.
Baltimore.
And yo, I can literally show you. He was not the only celebrity I hit up. I hit him, DaBaby. DaBaby responded, though. He didn't respond. I hit up Mike Epps. I hit up CIAA weekend. It's a lot of stars that come to the city. It used to be in Charlotte, but it's a lot of stars that come to the city, you know, for the basketball tournaments and stuff. And I was having a birthday party the last day of CIAA, and I was trying to pay some celebrities who I can get to come through real quick and do a walkthrough.
Okay.
He act like I said, yo, I'm trying to suck your up. Like,
so you weren't shooting your shot.
I never was. Yo, he's not even my type.
So see, you run and you jump and you assume things, and then when you assume things, you assume that Jess Hilarious automatically want to get with you, or Jess Hilarious automatically want to sleep with your man, or Jess Hilarious automatically want to do stuff, when you don't know that, oh, hey, she was hitting you up for some business related stuff. So you never know, and now you both are looking stupid saying how she was in my DMs for this, in my DMs for that, and in reality she wasn't, because if I remember correctly, Jess Hilarious is an Aquarius, if I remember correctly, and her birthday is around that time. So does it make sense that she would be hitting you up? Does it make sense that she has also hit up other rappers? So how do you feel now? How do you feel she wasn't shooting your shot and her opinion still stands? You know what I mean? Like, I don't agree with her opinion, but it's like, at the end of the day, like, allow people to have their opinion. Like, it's a crazy world out there, but people are gonna have their opinion. Like, if I see somebody on the street, like, I may have an opinion about what they're wearing in my mind. Like, I let people have their opinion, like, and that's Dawn. She's also a comedian. Let her be great in her comedic comedic world, or her comedic bubble, or whatever she's in. Like, let her do her thing. She just started on the Breakfast Club, and she's trying to get like Summer Walker said, she's trying to get herself solidified, and she's not trying to be another boring cast member on the Breakfast Club that just reads notes. She's trying to bring forth her just comedic personality there, so that in the morning time when people are listening to the Breakfast Club, they can laugh. They could be like, oh, yo, Jess is funny, Jess is this, blah, 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 blah. It sucks that it's at your expense, but you have to just take it anyway, like I said, but personal. You have to understand that it's not that she hates you or that she doesn't like you. It's just the fact that, hey, that's how comedians are. Like, if you go to a comedy show, you're there to laugh, and you may be laughing at someone else's expense, and it just sucks that now it's your expense, but tomorrow's going to be at someone else. So just be like, hey, it's me today, it's someone else tomorrow, and just move on. That's just how I feel like it should be looked at, but hey, I may be wrong. I want to hear your thoughts and comments, though, down below in the comment section. Do you think Jess Hilarious went a little bit too hard on Little Meech and Summer Walker when she shared those sentiments on the Breakfast Club? Or do you think Summer Walker and Little Meech was in the right, saying that, hey, she shouldn't be speaking like that and calling her ugly and stuff like that? Who do you think was correct in this situation? Share your thoughts and comments down below. And I don't want you to forget, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share the video. I love you guys. Bye.